I'm going to help you understand the entire CPA course journey, how much time it will take, the investment, and what all important things that you must keep in mind before you jump in for the CPA course. Let us get started. CPA syllabus. CPA has 3 core papers and 3 optional papers to choose from. You can write the exam in any sequence of your choice. The first paper is FAR, Financial Accounting and Reporting. The second paper is OD or Auditing. The third paper, we call it Reg or the Regulation. The 3 optional papers that you can choose from are BAR, which is Business Accounting and Reporting, ISC, Information Systems and Control, and the next paper, TCP, Tax Compliance and Planning. Ideally, if you are coming from a commerce background, you have done BCom or BBA, then I would recommend you to go for a BAR paper because the syllabus in BAR is almost similar to your undergraduation syllabus. So it will be easy for you to pass this paper comfortably. If you want to go for tax paper, which is the TCP paper, I highly recommend you to write TCP only and only if you have passed the regulation paper. Otherwise, you will find TCP paper extremely difficult to handle without having the background knowledge. Remember, the TCP paper is an extension of the regulation paper, and sequence in that case becomes really important. If you have a past computer knowledge, you have done BCA and you are expert in that or are passionate about that, only in that case I would recommend you to go for ISC paper. Let me talk about the passing percentage. To be declared pass, you must score 75% in each of these papers, whether core or optional papers. But remember, the passing percentage is not exactly dependent on the number of questions that you have answered correctly. There is a scaled requirement for passing percentage, which is little more complicated. You don't have to get into the integrities because it's all computer generated, it's all managed through the system. All that you need to understand is that you need to score 75% minimum pass to be declared pass in each particular subject. Now let me take you through the eligibility requirement for CPA. CPA, unlike other courses, has a little complex eligibility requirement. You need to have at least a minimum of 120 credits to be eligible to appear for the CPA exam. Most colleges in India give 30 credits for each completed year of education, which means in a typical 3 years of graduation in commerce, you will be getting 90 credits at a minimum. But if you have done your graduation from a NAC A or A plus or A++ colleges or universities, then you get another 30 additional credits, giving you the minimum eligibility requirement to be eligible to appear for the CPA exam. Remember one more important thing, you need to have 150 credits to be able to get the licensing. But licensing is not something that is important right now because you have a lot of time to apply for licensing even after passing the CPA exam. Let me take you deeper again into the eligibility requirement for your credits. If you have not done your graduation from a NAC A, A+ or A++ colleges, do not lose hope. There are a lot of options still available for you to be eligible to appear for the CPA exam. The first one, you can quickly go for a bridge course. Remember, the moment you appear or enroll for the bridge course, you become eligible for provisional credits. Now, provisional credits makes you eligible to appear for the CPA exam. So, eligibility wise in terms of credit, you do not need to worry at all because there are provisional credit system through bridge courses, and that can kickstart your journey in CPA. Now, let me take you through how much money does it cost to become a CPA. One thing you should be excited to discover that CPA gives you one of the highest return on investments. If you are excited, let me tell you more. The entire cost to become a CPA roughly comes around 3 to 3.5 lakhs. But like I said, the ROI in CPA is quite significant, which means the entire cost, in fact, much more than that, you can recover in the first year. 2 to 3x is the current market return that you are getting, which is almost 200 to 300% of ROI. Tell me in the comment section which other professional qualification is going to give you 200 to 300% ROI right in the first year. lifelong, the overall ROI is unparalleled. Now let me take you through another aspect, the return on time. We value money, but we forget to understand the value and the significance of our time. If you are somewhere between the 20s and the 30s, your time is very, very crucial. CPA can be completed in just 1.5 years in total. Is it true? Answer is yes, it can be completed in just 1.5 years if you plan it strategically. But if you are studying full-time and willing to commit little extra time, let me tell you, it can be completed in just 9 to 12 months. And I'm not exaggerating, it can be completed in just 9 to 12 months. CPA, each paper on an average would require around 2 to 3 months of training and around 1 month of self-study, which makes it 12 months for all the 4 parts. Imagine in just 12 months you have completed your CPA and you are ready to take on the world of accounting and finance. And not just in India, but at a global level with an amazing salary package. Now let's discuss job opportunities and salaries. As a CPA, sky is the limit. You can work not just in India, but across the world. CPAs are highly recognized and highly valued across the world. In terms of salaries, as a fresher CPA, you can expect a salary starting from 8 to 12 LPA here in India itself. What are you still waiting for? Jump in and complete and get started to a remarkable journey as a certified public accountant.